Alright, here's another story that talks about one another casualty of the crime beast. And yeah, the monster, unfortunately, every week, every day, gets new souls to consume because of the nature of Jamaica. And this focuses on the late Careen McCallum. Alright, and what this comes from this Wednesday, 2 days ago. So, a heartbroken mother is grappling with the brutal killing of her 47-year-old daughter, who was shot repeatedly about 7:40 p.m. Sunday. Joyce Campbell, 82, said that having been spooked after watching news about the shootings of seven persons, three fatal in Park Lane, St. Andrews. She thought to warn Careen McCallum to face the road as she played a board game. She never got a chance to live what might have been a life-saving warning. Moments later, explosions rang out at Grand Spin Drive, St. Andrew, followed by shrill screams. Campbell says her world crumbled on hearing that the youngest of 9 children was murdered. I won't read this heartbreaking quote, but I can't imagine how this poor old woman who's way up there in age is thinking right now. McCallum, who worked in a canteen, is survived by 5 children, and these 5 children are going to grow up without a mother. Alright. Relatives dispute this speculative shooting was linked to a family squabble. Alright. Which is basically saying that, okay, was this a personal shooting or was she in the wrong place at the one time? Alright. And basically, a lot of frustration is going on about it by the residents because up till now, no one, nobody has been, no leads have been shown. And knowing Jamaican's culture, unfortunately, there's not going to be there's a 50-50 chance this woman's going to get justice. No, I don't say it's to say that I knew Careen McCallum personally. I can say that if she was a good person of moral virtue, or she got mixed up in something, and this is the end result of some actions that she or someone close to her that she was associated with, and this is how things played out. I don't know all the facts. I'm not a detective, but it's just unfortunate we have another blood sacrifice by that demon. As a result, I feel more sorry for her children. It doesn't say her age. I don't say if the father or if there's more than one father. I don't know her situation like that, but I hope the father or fathers are in her children's life, and because it's going to be very heartbreaking to know that they're going to be growing up without their mom going forward because of the actions of some demons. All right, but all we can speculate is what happened. Was it personal, or was it a case that where these killers were looking for somebody else and she just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time? Because there have been a lot of shootings that have been going, a lot of gang activity has been going on these past several weeks. So, which unfortunately is again in Jamaican culture that's basically there's just as commonplace as rain falling from the sky, because as basically saying, okay, nothing new. So that's pretty much what I say. But I do this recording to highlight the true nature of Jamaica. Unfortunately, this is the face of Jamaica, where every day you hear about somebody, whether they're innocent, I do not know. They're basically being sent to Dovecat or to Mr. Madden, proverbially and literally in sense. And unfortunately, what's the kicker is that in many cases, a lot of these victims don't get any justice. I mean, unless they're related, they're part of prominent society, or they're related to some people in prominent society. Yeah, then they're going to get justice, of course. But it's just messed up. All right, and like I said, I feel more sorry for this woman's children because yeah, guys. So, and I also feel sorry for a mom because, as I've said before, many recordings like this, no parent should have to bury their child. Like the parents are supposed to be buried by their children, not the other way around. And unfortunately, my condolences to her family. And again, I do not know these people by heart, but I can't even imagine what pain they're feeling. Like the pain of all the family members of these murder victims over the decades in Jamaica. And the thing is, like with many of these other recordings, basically 90% of the recordings of people I talk about, many of these people are going to fade from the headlines because this one didn't really get much traction. People are saying, okay, all right, another dead body. Yeah, that's nothing new. I mean, any other news? That's basically the reaction most people have though is like, we'll do this large sympathy lottery where we'll pick one or two people. We'll feel sorry for her. We'll have a hashtags. We'll have their names and images trending for a few days, or if you're lucky, a week. And then whether or not they get justice, will things won't change. Cause I'm just wanting to know is that, and I remember I said with Kenise Jackson, this should have been the moment where Jamaicans started waking up, but many of us are still asleep because we can only hope that the rest of family members, if the police are not going to do their jobs or whatever, or the MP in the area is not probably not going to even bat tonight, because I'm not likelihood that the MP in this area is going to really be visiting the family offering condolences without cameras flashing, because that's only purpose of the story is that it's going to be a photo op. But this is but Jamaica. This is the true face of Jamaica. We load evil and wicked evil and other morals, vices to take residence in our culture and our psyche, and as a result, more on the body count is going to keep piling up, and many of us are still going to be saying, still going to be, we're still going to be in denial and have this sense of indifference because as that don't affect us personally, we're not going to care. But guess what? I'm pretty sure that Careen McCallum didn't think it was going to affect her personally. Neither their friends or family, and those around her until it did. All right. Now the question is, in the long run, if we are long run say how many more people you're going to read about, whether they deserve it or not, who's going to be the next victim? Which person that you think is not going to get, didn't think that was going to get killed or whatever, they're going to be making the headlines. But that's a rhetorical question for most of my Jamaicans, but I already know the answer, unfortunately. But the thing is, as I said, the crime devil has claimed another victim, and trust me, the more victims. As I said, if I do a recording of all the people who have been murdered, Jamaican civilians were cut down like this, like I said, I couldn't leave my house, literally. But anyways, there's prayers for our children, the rest of our family in this hour, and hopefully she gets justice. Hopefully. So this is for State of Jamaican Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gusson Farron, Miles Productions, Real Thoughts and Miles. Oh, all right.